The brother asked a very good question, and I appreciate that after reading the Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana and the Hindu scriptures, he read the Quran twice and he agrees with it. He has a brother-in-law who's a Muslim and he's very strong in maths. And even I happen to be strong in maths. And in school days, right from standard 1 to standard 9, 10, I always backed the price.
Without saying, sir, mind-boggling memory. I've never seen a person like you. And if God grace, I will be at your place forever. If the God, अगर ईश्वर की मर्जी हुई, अल्लाह की मर्जी हुई, तो आपका शिष्य बनूंगा इसी प्लेटफॉर्म पर.
Inshallah, inshallah. First I'll come to the question and then inshallah I'll reply to his last comment. As far as the question is concerned, that you are in the stock market, about futures and options, etc. And you are so good in maths and analyzing that always at the end of the month you make a profit. So the question is that, is this earning halal or haram? As far as the stock market is concerned, stock per se is not haram, per se. As long as the stocks you deal in, it is according to the guidelines of Islam. What is haram in Islam is riba, it's interest. There are many verses in the Quran, no less than 8 different places, Almighty God says in the Quran that riba is haram. In Surah Imran chapter number 3 verse number 130, in Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 161, in Surah Baqarah chapter 2 verse number 275 thrice, in Surah Baqarah chapter 2 verse 276, as well as in Surah Baqarah chapter 2 verse number 278, it says that give up your demands of riba, of interest, of usury. And those who do not give up the demands of riba and usury, verse number 279, Allah says, take notice of Allah from Allah and His Rasul, Allah and His Messenger. So dealing in interest is haram, but share market is somewhat following the principles of Islam of profit and loss sharing. Share per se, instead of taking a loan from the bank, we make partners. Because the banking system makes a rich person more rich, poor person more poor. It encourages things evil in society. Like in 80s, the banks fund gambling dens, alcohol bars. In Islamic system is different, Islamic banking is different. So, Islam encourages profit and loss sharing. In the stock market, what do you do? That you buy a share. So you become a partner in that company. Whether 1%, 10%, 0.1%, 0.01%. So being partner in profit and loss sharing is encouraged in Islam. So if you're dealing in stock market and shares, as long as it is within the purview of the Islamic Sharia, as long as you do not buy shares of a company which deals in alcohol, company which deals in interest, financial companies, whether it be banks, whether it be financial instrument companies, company which deals in media obscenity, pornography. So all the evils of society, if the company you invest in is not investing in the evil of society, alcoholism or drugs or pharmaceutical companies allowed. Drugs means cocaine and brown sugar, or dealing with obscenity, it may be film industry. So if you buy shares of these companies, it's haram. Secondly, if you involved in speculation, that is gambling, you being in the stock market, people buy now, after 2 minutes again they sell, because of prior information or because of, so gambling is prohibited in Islam. So if your stock market is good, you want to invest in it, you want to stay for good, be a partner, and even I'm involved in stock market. And
so you're not replying to the right point I'm asking. It is futures and options. It is put and call. You can just pay 10 rupees and buy stocks for 100 rupees and you keep it for years and years together.
I'm coming to it.
Yes, sir.
I like giving a holistic reply rather than...
Okay. Thanks a lot, sir. Sorry for disturbing.
Now coming to the futures option, that you buy part of the shares and you deal within, etc. Talking about futures, if you pay part and have it with you, I know you can sell, then you can have security on that, then there's another person with the derivatives which can even... I know about this. I may not be an expert like you, but I mean this is... So dealing in futures, it's not permitted. It's not. Margin trading in certain things like real estate, you buy 10% of that and then it increases because you have to make timely payment. If you buy a flat, suppose the payment time is 2 years, you pay 10% now, 20% later, the rates go up, you sell, that's fine. But in shares it doesn't work like that. In future, it doesn't work like that. So because you don't possess it in your hands, you have paid part of the money, and then someone else backs you up, that if it goes down, then they hedge it. You know, hedging. They hedge it. So all these things are not permitted in Islam. But pure stock, as long as the thing which you deal in, if it is Islamic, it's allowed. And you ask me the question, that all these things that you get a large money income, if it's not allowed, you wouldn't like it. See, the money that you earn, as you said, if it's not permitted, you stop it. So what we are interested in peace in this world and the akhirah. The peace in the next world is the longer peace. So if you are earning the halal, inshallah, you will get good in this world as well as in the akhirah. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for your peace and success in this world as well as in the akhirah and the next world. Hope that answers the question.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for, I appreciate for giving me so much of time. And definitely I will be following it strictly, sir. Thank you.
Yes, brother.